Carolina, Mr. Davis.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First and foremost, I would like to thank our airmen who have served us well in the 335th Fighter Squadron, kicked butt defending our ally Israel over the past weekend, and I'm extremely proud of that. Thank you to our witnesses who are here today. Mr. Secretary, it's good to see you. In this fiscal year's budget, there's a plan for the Air Force to eliminate one fighter squadron from Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. We've been talking about this well over a year now, with many mixed messages along the way. There was a report requirement regarding the force structure rationale due to the Congress, due to the committee on April 1st, which we did not receive. We then moved forward to inquire about the report again, and I was anticipating, hoping to get the report by this meeting today, which we did not receive. What's causing the delay?
The report's in final review and coordination. General Alvin and I have both looked at a final draft. We should have it to you very shortly.
Mr. Secretary, if it's in final draft, we're hitting print on the page here, the computer, whatever we're doing, can you share with us, since it's on the way, what criteria has been used to determine taking away a squadron at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base?
It's a longer conversation about the mix of the fighter force, the cost effectiveness of every element, the set of capabilities we have to have, and the cost of any modernization that would be required to keep the aircraft current. And then, of course, total resources available to the department. So we have for some time known we had taken
Well, Mr. Secretary, I look forward to seeing this report soon, really soon. And yes or no, do you believe when there's a required report and you're submitting a budget that the report maybe could help inform us?
I do agree with that. You'll have the report very shortly.
A loss of 520 jobs at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base would have a tremendous impact on our community in eastern North Carolina. Most of the counties in our state are ranked Tier 1 counties, which are the most economically distressed. Congress has told the Air Force to modernize. I get it. If we can still uphold our national security interests in investment decisions, then should we consider, I'm just asking, should we consider the impact of the decisions on the local communities?
We do consider that impact when we make these decisions.
How was that considered in this process?
Well, we try overall to minimize those impacts. Unfortunately, sometimes they're unavoidable.
Can you tell me the median income in Wayne County of Seymour Johnson Air Force Base?
I cannot, Congressman.
You don't know? Do you realize this is one of the most impoverished counties in a state in eastern North Carolina? In a region, our congressional district, we're 421 median income. I look forward to seeing that report. Are there alternatives when we look at what you're rolling out here to bring other missions to Seymour Johnson, to replace the jobs that will be lost, to take care of the impact of this community?
At this time, I'm not aware of an alternative. We have looked for that. We try to do that.
Mr. Secretary, do you care about this community?
Of course I do, Congressman.
Can you tell me then the plan that is in place to consider the impact for any alternatives that you can bring to this community?
When we do these decisions, we look at a range of alternatives, and we try to do everything we can to protect the interests of the community.
But I'm asking clearly to you right now, what's the plan for just considering to roll out, looking at alternatives for this community?
Whenever there's an adjustment like this, we try to work with the community to make it as painless as possible. Yeah.
What efforts have taken place in this community right now? This is the first I've heard there was any effort to reach out to the community. Yeah. Can you tell me specifically?
I'd have to get you that for the record.
Mr. Secretary, I can tell you this. I love the Air Force. I served in the Air Force. I take great pride in my service in the Air Force. And I believe you know that. But I also believe that if we can maintain our national security interests, we really have to look hard at the decisions that are being made. And I'm not satisfied today with your answers. I yield back, Mr. Chair.